your this methodology that we actually started. Anybody has any more question on the methodology? Because we did not complete full methodology, we just discussed about the basics methodology. It's like all these detail. See team, since I work as a project manager, and so far whatever I have been doing personally on the project, I have shared all that with you people. I mean, it's like what is actually there into the sales, what the sales team does it. I mean, because to some extent, even when you become a project manager, it's like you also have to take care of certain sales activity. So that also, it's like since I'm involved into that also. Apart from this, we have also discussed about your your prepare, realize, verify, and launch. And let's just see what they have actually mentioned in the PPT also. So here, if I come into this detail and into your this, if I open up my your where it is, introduction to mastery. Yeah, this is the one. But where is, yeah? So here it is. And if I open up this module, which is there into the first module, and if I open up your this BizX method, let's see it's like what the success factor has to say on this. Now, success factor is saying, they have all these BizX methodology. Again, they have a whole 5 particular phase. This is just very similar to, it's like, they have with SAP methodology. But here in this BizX methodology, they have the phases, which includes your sales, prepare, realize, verify, and launch. And we have already discussed, all those things, that we do into your all these into your these phases, like whatever we do. So we have already discussed that, but let's see it's like what success factor has to say. Now here what they have mentioned, that sales phase lay the foundation for a successful implementation, creating a joint understanding of the project scope, project goal, and how to achieve them. So team, this is the first interaction of your whenever there is a prospect who's looking for success factor implementation. So sales team are the first team, it's like who interact with these prospect, and to get the project, these people, they make n number of commitment. Even something, it's like when it is not there, and even if it will not be possible, they will go ahead and make the commitment. So this is what the sales team does it. And and so here you can see it's like what is the goal and objective of these people, they have it here. So let's see that. Understanding the customer need and expectation, determine implementation scope and pricing, initiate provisioning, sales to provisional services transition, and then so all, it's like what we have discussed that yesterday. Then here you can see, they have taken the sales completely into your away from these 4 module. What they have it here, what they have mentioned, sale is not the official basics expert phase. It is included because it is important for consultant to understand how sales impact the success of the project. So sales does impact on the success of the project team, because various time, it's like the sales team, they just go and make any kind of a comment. So in order to so that's the reason, it's like it does impact your all these detail and everything that we have it here. So so there is a whole lot of impact which actually happens on your sales detail. Then here, when you come into your prepare phase, so you will see it's like in your prepare phase, you will see the whole the project planning, and your another activity which actually starts. Now your project planning actually the only thing which actually happens in the prepare phase, it is the project planning in terms of the module wise, like module wise in terms of a goal management and performance management, because that is the 2 module with the client is going ahead, right? So this is the only planning which has to happen. Planning in a sense, it's like the single point of contact from the consulting company, and single point of contact who will be from the client side. They're going to interact, they're going to understand their requirement and what they are. First they're going to understand, it's like what their present policy is. After understanding the present policy, they will understand what their actually requirement is. And after they understand what their requirement is, then they will go ahead and they will chart down all those detail, and they will inform to a client, that after 4 months of implementation, what they will be getting into the system. So all these interaction and everything, which will be happening, so that is only project planning actually happens. Rest of all the planning and everything that actually happens during the before bagging this project, no so most of all these detail, it's like, because these are directly affecting your cost. So that's the reason it's like, if anybody has done it, the kind of a sales demo or something, would understand that yes, that we, all these detail which is, so all these factors which actually happens before your before they back the project. So then let's go ahead and further see here. So here you can see it's like, project team mobilization. Yes, project team mobilization, because you start calling your team, whoever is supposed to join the project, they start coming into there. The project planning, starts. Then your customer with the base, starts with the PTO kickoff meeting, and the configuration workshop starts. That, so all these detail actually it happens. Then here you can see it's like, your realization phase actually happens. Realization is nothing, it's just your configuration. Even we have also discussed the same thing, so it's nothing, it's just a configuration. If there is any integration configuration which is there, so even that will also be part of your integration configuration, which will be into your this section. Apart from your this detail, you will also see that into your verify section. So verify, it's nothing, and your testing and all these detail. And yes, as Siddharth pointed out yesterday, so we have to do all these further detail and everything, which includes your your end user training, and your like those certain training which has to be given to the end user. It's like, so those detail which is going to happen in your end user. Then apart from this, it will also be your cutover activity. So all these detail and functionality which will be part of a verify, that which you're going to take care of it. Then okay, so let's see that even this also. So here if we come sorry, if we come into your realize phase, so here you can see all your testing and everything which is going on. And here you are doing your UAT testing, integration testing, and all these detail and everything that you have it here, right? Integration testing, go live training. So you can see it's like, your training and everything which is even starting into your verify phase. So all these activity team, because launch is a phase, it's like, just a launch. And after you launch, you will hand over to the client. It should not happen it's like, that you have launched the project and you people are still doing the configuration. So it should not happen in that way. So and then you can see it's like, the project has been launched, and here you can see all the go live checklist, and CS transition, and then your project closeout signature and everything that happens. And so all these detail, and I have already shared all these documentation teams, so you can go ahead and read all these documentation that you have it here. And in case if you have any question, that's something which we can do. Any other question team on this particular phase before we go ahead and start with this another topic? Team, you people need to respond either yes or no. I do understand it's like, if you uh, do not want to unmute yourself, you still have the chat option. In chat option you can respond it yes or no, so that I get to know it's like, yes, everything is clear, and we can go ahead with the another topic. Right. All right, so let's go ahead further team, and let's see all these another topic that we going to discuss it here. So let me close your this section. And so here I am going to show you your this particular detail that we have it here. So here we have all these detail, and we have done your reset user password security model, not your RBP. We have done it. Manage home page, yes. Favorite toolbar version. Oh, we have not done version part of it. Okay. All right. So let's see, team. There is version detail that we also have it here. Now, in this, what we do, we take care of all those version and everything, which is going to happen into your success factor system. So if you come here and here you will see if, okay, now here also you can see that here into your this section. So you can see it's like in show version information, which is coming up here, right? Now, this is something which I've also shared it with your during a demo. So, but anyhow, let me share it again. So here you can see it's like, which is coming up here as a B1805. So here you can see B1805, which is coming up here. And in this B1805 that we have it here, uh, which is your, in this case, it, you have it here as a 2000. See, 18 means 2018, 2018, and 05, which means your May month. So this is what actually it means into your this particular section. So here you have it your version, and here you have it your all these further detail and everything. Now, success factor updates their system very in every quarter they do that. So the next quarter, when they're going to update their system, you will automatically see that your another section, it's going to come there, and that will be almost it will be in terms of your so the next quarter, which will be which is going to start. So first quarter, it is your January, February, March, and next quarter it will be your April, May, June. So July, August, they're going to update now. Now in the next quarter, in August month, they will update it, and that's where you're going to see your this version what they have it here. So here, but anyhow, we are into month May, so you can see everything is coming up here into your month May, and then you can.
Ashish, so how do we get to this screen, this pop up again? Like, if you don't mind.
Yes, I certainly don't mind, Siddharth. So here
Oh,
it,
the show version information. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I could not. Yeah. Okay.
okay, so here you can see that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I missed out. Yeah. Thanks.
All right, no problem. So here you can see it's like, you have it your version, so you can just click here and you get to into your this screen. Then you have it your server detail. You can see all your server detail and everything which is coming up here. You have it your timestamp, which is coming into your this section. So here you can see your all these time and your date and everything which is coming up here. So here you can see your if you remember, team, when I log in into the system, I always use a particular company ID. Now this is a company ID, which I use it here. So this is what it is showing, your company ID. Then you have it here as a version. So now here you can see it's like, your version which is coming up here, which is your V12. Now this is V12. It is the latest version what they have it here, which is known as a revolution version. Now your V11, it was known as your ultra version. So here if I come here into your V11, so it was an ultra version, and in your ultra version, what used to happen? Like for example, if I come here into your this particular screen, which is going to be into your admin center, and in your admin center, what used to happen? So like you can see all these module, right? So one module used to come here, second module used to go there, third module used to be here. So like this, there used to be lot of difference and everything. That is the reason they have it here as a into one module. They have it all these detail which is coming into your this section. So then apart from this, so you have it here as your addition and your your admin version, that they have it here, all these section and detail. Now let's see, team, what is another option which we need to cover it here. And then we also have it here into your this section. Okay, now there is team, let's do your theme manager. Okay, now what is your theme manager? Theme manager, it is basically, it is your this particular detail that we have it here. See, what is your this particular detail? Where is my pencil? Okay, I don't know where it is lost. Okay, now this theme manager team actually it means see whenever you will see your this screen, which is coming up here, you will see it's like there's a whole lot of theme and everything which is coming into your this section, right? You can see it's like this is into your gray color, this is into your white color, and then so on. It's like there are various color that they have it, right? Certain company what they do, they make their success factor very colorful, and in that those cases they you will have to go ahead and manage with your theme. So theme is nothing, theme it's just your branding, what the company is going to do. So that's the only thing. It's like they will take care of all these detail into their branding section and everything that they will have it here. So all these branding and everything the organization will do that, that is going to come into your theme structure, theme manager. They're going to do that here. So what kind of a branding company does it here? Like for example, if you just talk about your ICICI Bank, so you would have seen team this ICICI Bank, they have a logo, and in that logo they have a certain color option, right? And that color option they have it red, plus they have it orange, and plus they have a blue option also, right? Let me show that to you. Let me open up a Google and show that to you, your theme option. So okay, I need to log in here to my mail ID. Okay, so here if I use ICICI Bank, and in this ICICI Bank, you can see this logo which is coming up here, right? You can see, this they have it here as a red plus orange plus blue, and even the white also there. So like this, it's like no. So this is what the branding, the company that does it here. Now, company spends lots of money team into the branding what they do, and plus so, you'd have seen it's like, even the ad also, which comes into the TV. So you will see it's like they have all these color combination, they do that here. So similarly, it's like in the team Airtel office, you will see, if you have seen the Airtel office in Gurgaon, they have the red color office only. Let me show you Airtel office in Gurgaon, which is there. You can see this is a building, what they have it. You can see Airtel is all red, right? So they have even the building also all completely red. So you can see it's like how they have all these detail. It's like which is coming into your red color, what they have it here, right? So this is a whole complete office and everything what they have it here. So like this, you can see the company. I can still see Kishore is struggling a lot with the. Okay, Kishore is already there. Anyhow, Kishore, don't worry. You still have the recorded version with you. So, which I'll upload it and you can always see that. So don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. So like this team, you can see it's like, company spends a lot of money into their branding and everything. So here you can see the Airtel. Let's even talk about this also. So Airtel has it. You can see red, a lot of red coming up here, right? Red, white, and black. Red, white, and black, what they have it here. Red, white plus black. So like this team, you will see it's like company has a okay, yes, yes, Chaitanya. Okay, so okay, fine, all right. Okay, so here you can see, you have it your Airtel, which is coming into your this section that we have it here. So here you can see it's like you have it your this detail which is. So here you have it your all these information and everything. So here you can see all these Airtel detail and everything which is coming up here. So which is into your, so you can see all these branding and everything that we have it here. Now we have been talking about the company which is a TCS, though it is we took it as a TCS as the same IT consulting company. But let's see, it's like, what kind of a branding what this TCS does it here. I think TCS has a white and blue, right? Yeah, you can see it's like, TCS, even TCS office in Bangalore, it's very beautiful. So if anybody has seen, it's like, TCS Bangalore office, even that's also, it's very, let me show you that. TCS Bangalore. I've gone there for a project, so I saw it's like, no, 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 not this one. Not this one, team. There was a one particular building. It was a very colorful building. So anyhow, these buildings are also good, but anyhow, so let's just come here. So you can see it's like, TCS logo. What they have it here. So they have it here as a blue and white, which is coming up here. And same it goes for the Infosys also. They have it here as a blue and white. So here you have it here as a blue and white, this information which is going to come here. So in this case, you will see all these blue and your white section, which is going to come into your this section. So we will have it here as a blue and white, which is going to come into your this section. Um, so now since we are doing entire configuration for TCS, so I will follow this blue and white. So what I will do, my company has told me, the TCS, they want to keep this detail which is coming into your this heading section that you are seeing this team. This should be blue, and then I am fine with the white option which is coming up here in the background. So I'm okay with the white, and I think that's it. So this is what and preferably it's like if you can make this color section also a blue, because this almost goes with the gray color, so it just matches with the background color, so it's actually difficult to make it out. So this is what that we have it here. So this is what your client has actually asked you to do that. So let's see where we can do and all these detail that we have it here. So here we're going to come here into the admin center, and in your admin center we're going to see all these detail. Team, any questions so far? Siddharth? Okay, Shiv has no question. Siddharth has also no question. But team, let's make it a bit interactive because it gets very, continuously talking. It gets very boring for me. So so here it is like, we're going to come here into your theme manager. Again, we're going to come into your company setting, and in your company setting we're going to come into your theme manager that we have it here. And this theme manager that we have it here, you can see all these detail and everything which is coming into your this section that we have it here. So here you can see team, the blue one which you're seeing that here, this is actually defined by these are the custom theme that we have it here team, and this black one that you're seeing that here, these are the standard theme which is provided by the success factor. So let's see if my company requirement is going to match into your this one or not, which is your blue and white. So if I come here into your this section, so let's see since these are the custom theme. So there was a project which I was doing it, and just like which I have done it for you people as a TCS. So for them, I took it as a Starbucks. In fact, they only suggested, that there was a this guy, who was there, so he suggested, said, let's do it for the Starbucks. I said, okay, fine, let's do it for the Starbucks. So here, team, let's go ahead with the some, this option which is a blue and white. So here, if I look at here, now bleach is something. It is a team. If you have seen that, that sea kind of color, right? Which is a greenish kind of that detail, which is there into that. Beach section that you have it, right? So that is actually a beach color. So certainly it's not going to match it here for me because I don't want a green, right? Let me show you the beach color because it's a quite a new color, which so this is actually a beach color you will see. So it's a quite a green, blue, and all these color option. So if you want to see, if you want to try it out, so what we can do, we can try it out. This one, this is a light flavor, this is dark flavor. Let's try the beach deep. I think beach deep is going to be of this color. So let's see here, team. So if I come here and try it out, So here you can see it's like, it's, which I have actually done it here. So you can see all these color combination which is getting changed, right? So if I come here into my home section, so here you can see into your home section, if I come into your this detail, so here you can see all these, like this color, what they have it here into your this deep down, which is coming up here. You can see how it is coming up here, right? So there are, beige is not a one color, right? It's a mixture of many colors. So you can see they have a three color mix into it. One, then this is here you can see a bit lighter, and this side, they have completely different color, which is coming out to be. I think it will be more good, when you check it out into your admin center. So you will see, and you can also see, team, how the whole section got changed here, right? You can see the logo is coming here. Then you can see it's like, this is my last name and your picture, which is coming into this side. And you can see here, okay, now, okay, now this is fine. So here, this is your, all right, so the only thing has logo has come here. Then you can see it's like, how your this whole detail which is coming up, so that's actually your beach. Now we don't want beach because my company has given this requirement that they want this header to be the in this case, my company has told me that header should be your a blue color, and then the background to be the white color. So this is not matching with my company requirement, right? So I'll come here and I will again come here into my this theme manager. I'm going to make it here into my add my favorite, because multiple times, we will actually be coming into your this section. So here you can see it's like, you have it your theme manager, and into your theme manager again, let's again look for some different color theme. So here you have it your Fury style blue crystal theme. Okay, now I really don't know what is the meaning of Fury style. Which color is this? You can see I don't know what kind of a color it is here. So let's see that what is Fury color. I think this will be something, which, okay, we can just try it out and test it, right? So here, if I, acha, this is also the Fury color, which is, I think this looks like more to me a beach kind of a color, right? Look at here, it's like just me matching with the beach color, isn't it? Look at the color combo, right? Green and then blue and the darker blue, so something very similar to beach color, that we have it here. So anyhow, so here, you can see all these colors. So this is again not matching with my color. So here you have it here as a dark blue and turquoise color. So I don't know what even turquoise stands, which color it is. Metallic color and, gray and blue. So we don't want gray and blue because we want white and blue, right? So maybe if you can just see the how actually this is going to be there, and if this matches to your, what your client has actually asked you, maybe you can just copy. Oh my god, this is a different color altogether. This is not the blue and the, which one is that which we selected here? Blue and turquoise. No, I don't remember, team, which one did we select here. Oh, we select this Fury style blue crystal theme, right? Oh, this Fury style is this color. Okay, so I really don't know, that what this Fury style, this color combination it is here. Then you can also see it's like, your certain blue different color which is coming up here. So team, here you can see it's like, if you want to try it out for any color, you can click into your this section and you can try it out for any color. Then you have it here as a duplicate color, which means you can just copy it. And then if you want to change certain, but this is not even close to my this requirement what we have it here, right? So it's not even close to even that section. So that's the reason it's like, I am not going to go ahead with that detail and section that we have it here. So then here you can see it is, which is into your gray and blue. And this gray and blue again is, I think this gray, it's very similar to the Fury color, which is coming up. So if I come here, blue and gray and white, beige and green. Okay, so charcoal and blue. So this is what I think this is more charcoal looks like, right? Teal and orange. Okay, that's something which is a new color. So like this team, you can see all these different color combination and everything that we have it here. So let's try it out for, your teal and orange. Oh, here it is your teal and orange, which is coming into your this section. So let's see how your home section basically it will look like. So even if I click here into my home section, so here is going to come all your home detail and everything. No, no, no. Okay, this looks good to me in terms of, that your whole color combination has changed it here, right? So you can see all these color combination, in this box and everything, which has changed. But I am not quite happy with the this carbon color, which is coming out to be here. So it's like a coal color, what they have it is. So you can see team, see when you're in winter, it's like, these kind of a color, it is fine. But when you're in summer, you don't want to look at the dark color, right? Because, and you team in India, the summer is going on, so you just hate dark color then, because it's very it just comes directly into your eyes. So anyhow, so since none of the color matching, which is there as per my TCS, so what I am going to do, we going to define my own color option that we have it here. So I'm going to again select your theme manager. You can also see here, team, you have it your tool search, and in your tool search you have it your different theme option that we have it here. Team, everything is fine till now. Siddharth and Kishore. Acha, Kishore is not, he's on and off. He's
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So are we going to create a new theme ourselves, or how's
yes,
it?
yes. We're going to create a new theme, and we're going to see how we can go ahead and create a new theme and everything.
How about logos, etc.? Can we put our own logos, Ashish? Share logos like
Yes.
styling, etc. Rest of the.
Yes, we can do that, Siddharth. But logo is something
Okay.
which I think we will see that into the coming session. So how we can
Okay.
go ahead and do all these logo and everything. So one by one only, it's like, we're going to see all these detail. And do remember your password policy and your proxy also, which is still pending here, right? So that's what I told you,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
team? This is a, introduction to Mastery. It's a very long topic, that we have it. So here it's like there's a lot of subject, which topic which we have to actually cover here. So anyhow, so even your this theme manager also, it is a very long topic. Now team, certain organization I have seen, certain consultant, they have gone there and they have been just working only on theme manager from last 2 month, 3 month. What happens, when you define a certain theme, and you, let's suppose you are there into your TCS company, and TCS has this blue and white, so they have a very particular type of a blue, which was there in the TCS, right? So you can see this color, right? So let's suppose by mistake, it's like, you have selected this color, so your manager will say they want this color. Then you somehow, you manage to get this color, then they will say it's like, make it a big bold here. Then it should come here something like this, or maybe something like this. So they will keep on asking you to change and all this, because it's all about your branding, right? Then they will say it's like, that can we change this, can we change this, so can we do like this, can we do like this. So like this team, I have seen a certain consultant, they just keep on working from last 2 month, 3 month only on theme manager. So it is a very big topic. I've no, it's though I'm just going to cover it into very short, a few minutes, I'll go ahead and finish, your theme manager. But it's actually a, when you will get down into all these one by one, it's going to take lots of time to go ahead and do the theme manager. So here you can see team, I have come into the theme manager, and again, you can see all these detail and everything that you have it here for the theme manager. And let me show you one thing more before we start creating our own theme manager. So here, let's suppose team, we have it here. Which one is the defaulted one coming up here? Okay, now this is the defaulted one we have it here at present, which is your gray and white. Gray and white, just the way it was coming up here as before. So if you remember, our screen was something which was coming, something like this, right? Gray and white. Where is white gone? Oh, this is all gray. Where is white? Let me just see. Yeah, white is here. Okay, white is coming into your this section. It's not into your admin center. Okay. So here you can see it's like, we have selected as a gray and white, which is coming up here. So in that case, that was a theme section that we had it there. And in that theme section, so we so where it is, so here you can see it's like, light, gray and white that we have it here. You can see here team, we have done it here only for this some specific department, We have not made it to, that this should be defaulted to everybody, right? So this radio button that you're seeing that here, that this is the default theme manager that you're going ahead into the system. So that is the reason it's like you have selected your this particular theme manager and you're going ahead with your this theme manager that you have it. Team, just give me 1 minute time. Let me just drink some water. All right, so here you have it all your this detail. So here you can see team, we have it your this theme which is into your gray and white, and this gray and white, which you're seeing that here, we have selected up here as a some particular department only, they're going to see this theme, otherwise not, it is not applicable for entire organization. So here also it's like, you can select it as per your department and everything. Let's suppose you have it here as a for some department, you have some different color, and some department it's like, you have some different color. So like this, you can define all your digital. And one thing more team, apart from all doing your digital, so always ensure that it's like, whatever you going to define a theme, it will be for your entire organization. It is not only just going to reflect for yourself, because you are a admin for the success factor now for the entire organization. So always keep it into your mind that you are not just the admin only for your screen. You, whatever changes you're going to do, as an admin, this is going to reflect entire everything. One thing happened, it's like, in my one of the company, and somebody, in success factor, somebody loaded some celebrity picture, and the entire organization was seeing that picture. So it should not happen, just do take care of it. It should not happen that you upload some picture and everything into the background, and then so it will not give a good impression to yourself also, and so as even the organization will also not like it. So here you can see it's like, you just saw it's like, there was this button which was coming there, that create a new theme, right? So here it is like, I am going to create a new theme. So you can see the moment you select create a new theme, all your this screen is going to open up here, and in this screen you can see all these section in detail which is coming into your this section that we have it here. So first thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it my theme here a name, which is going to be your, what is this? Alpha Enterprise Raj Packaging. Okay. So here I am going to give it here as a name, which is your TCS theme. All right. So here I'm going to give it here as a TCS theme, and same thing I'm going to give it here as a description. So I'll go ahead and give it as a description also, that we have it here as a theme. So here you can see it's like, there is some theme identifier it has taken up here. Now if you remember your old screen, just the way we have done it here, you can see it's like, it is coming exactly in the same here. Same. If you remember team, this was a gray, and your this, your tiles, you, if you remember, tiles was there in the background of white, which is into your white, and then this is your all these, your certain header, and your this is your header section, and how your header section, and then your picture and everything, how your this is going to come, and this is your footer that we have it here. So same thing, whatever the changes you're going to make it into your theme, it's automatically is going to reflect into your this particular box before you start apply and make it for the entire organization. So here you can actually just test it out, whether how in your this particular section, how it is happening and how it is working into your this section. So that was one detail. Then here you can see team, it is a background color, and in your this background color you can see there is some coding which is coming up here, right? Now I don't remember which technology actually, what they are using it here, but this is something which is designed into your Java technology, and here you can see your all these, it just takes up into your some number, and this detail that we have it here. So you can see here they have taken up here as a gray color into your background, but we want, okay, now this is a footer, right? Into your background they are talking about this background. I think this background is your it's your the background of your admin center, right? Because if I just save it here team, Because if you remember, there was a different background section which was coming up here into your this section, and your home page was it has a background of the white, right? So this is a white, and this is a home, your admin center background which is showing up. Let me just test it out. So here, if I come here into your admin center, in your admin center, you will see here, you can see all actually your background which is coming up here into the gray color, right? But if you come here into the admin's home section, in your home section, you will see that this particular part which is into your this section, this is coming up into your white section. But here also you can see the background which is coming into the complete gray color that they have it here. No, but this is a footer team. This is actually your footer. This is your header. I think this background is, the completely white they have selected. And here, if you look at this small portion, which is coming up here, that is a.
Actually, I can't make out the difference. Like, where did the change come? I could not like understand. So we changed the value,
Mhm.
but
No,
the
no, we have
page was
not changed it anything.
okay, okay, okay.
We have not changed it. I'm just still showing you the old screen how it is coming. All right, so I still have not changed anything team, so you can still, if you remember this old this theme, just the way it was coming, so it is coming into the similar way. So I am yet to change all these theme and everything which is going to come into your this section. So here again, if I come here into the admin center, and in your admin center, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select my theme manager. And in your theme manager, so here you will see I'm going to come into your TCS theme that we have it here. And in this TCS theme, what I'm going to do, my first requirement, it is here what my client has told me, that they want to make it here as a blue color, right? Sorry, white color. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this as a white. Okay, now this section, I'm going to take it here as a this section. Now it has taken as a complete white. So I'm going to just apply that here. And then if you you just go ahead and generate your this section, so you can see here team, the entire white it has become, right? Remember that, I mean, your this section, it was also this particular where you had all the tiles and everything, and even your this background, which was there, which was coming into the gray color, right? Now I have made it here as a white. But now if I'll make it here as a white, what will actually happen, this will this will actually your let me just save you this section and show it to you. So if I save it here, and if I try it out also here, what will happen team, in your this white section, when you're going to see that here into your home page, let me just come here and test it out. So first, let's just test it out into the admin center, into your admin center. All no, okay, yeah, this is the admin center. You can see this was coming as a gray, right? So you have made it here as a complete white. And then here in your tile section also, into your home section also, you will see this has merged into the different color, right? No, the whole background, it has completely merged with this color now. So that's the reason it's like, I just want only you this particular box to be white. So what I'm going to do, what the thesis logo, it is white and blue. Can we make this background as a blue, right? Except for your this particular section which was coming into your this box, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make rest of the whole background as a blue. This blue, so I'm going to make it as a the whole this section as a blue now. So let's just go ahead and do that here. So we'll see the team, if it looks bad, we will go ahead and change that. So here, if I again come into your theme section, and into your theme section, what I'm going to do, let me select it here as a blue. Now it is very difficult to make out which color it is, right? I really don't know which color it is, team. I don't know what color it is, but somehow we have to, okay, wow, we got the good color. So I'm going to take it your this. Oh no, this is very prank. This is very item, but this is completely matching with this color, right? No, this is slightly darker in color. Mine is very light in color. Let me see some different blue. I'll take the light blue here. No, this is darker. Okay, I don't know which one to take. Okay, let's go ahead with this color only, team. So I'll go ahead with this color. Okay, now this does not even look like blue. Now this is very bad. I know this will look very bad. So I'll go ahead with this color, and let's suppose if I go ahead and save this, so this will become as a your background color that we have it here. So you can see this background and the rest of the detail that we still have a white here. So if I again come into my home section, which is, see, your admin center has changed because this is what the blue, that's looking horrible bad. So I don't know which color to take it here, but I've just taken this color, which is absolutely looking horrible. So but anyhow, I do not want to spend so much of time either. So but here you can see your complete box, which is completely different. So you can see all your boxes and everything that we have it here. But can we take some different color here, team, why don't you suggest something which color to take it here, because I want this to be blue, and if I take it as a white, then this get merged into white, right? So I don't want this to be white. So which color should we take it here, or should we let it be this blue only? Okay, let it be this blue. What do
Take
you
it,
think?
make it some less fluorescent color, Ashish. I think this is too
Fluorescent.
shiny. If you
Yeah,
really want to change
this
the
is
color,
very shiny,
take
right?
something less.
Okay, now you need to tell me which is the fluorescent color, because I
No,
really,
non-fluorescent. This seems
huh?
very fluorescent.
Okay, okay, right. So which color to take it now here? Because I am still not sure which one to take
Go
it.
on the darker side, right? Slightly blackish, darker. Not the lighter
This one,
side. Go to a,
this one,
yeah, I think just slightly up.
slightly up. Okay.
Yeah, I think this should be better, right? This
This,
should be better.
all right,
This
sure.
color.
Fine. So let's go ahead with this color, and let me go ahead and save this, and this will automatically, it will take it up here. So here we have taken up here as a slightly dark, light color. So that's perfectly fine. So I am okay with that, and at least it is not very bright. It is coming to you, right? Anyhow, team, let's go ahead and move with. So like this team, you can see it's like I think last 15 minutes, we have just spent only on one color, right? So you can understand it's like when your client is doing all these detail, how much time actually they would be spending, and that they want this color, they want this color. They'll keep on asking you to make all these changes and everything, right? Then here you have it here as a your accent color. So let's see that what this accent color is going to be. Here they have taken you this accent color as your white. Now this accent color, I mean to say, it's going to change up your this section that we have it here. So let's see what changes is going to happen here. I think this somewhere anywhere they have written as an accent. Yeah, this no, not this account navigation accent color. This is the accent tile what they have mentioned. V2 accent tile, which is coming up here. So this is what it is showing as a blue color. And then hold on, let's just change something and see that here. If I change it into red, let's see where it is changing. Oh, it has changed into quite a couple of things here. Has it changed into your, oh, it has changed here also. Acha, this accent is your all these heading and everything. So here you can see this accent is your all heading. I think I'm going to make it as a blue. I'm not going to take it as a, let's take, I hope this was a color matching with this one, right? Something, yeah, this is matching with something up. So I'll take this color team, and I will go ahead and apply you this detail. So I think it's going to match it. But okay, now one of the another thing team you'll also have to take care of it, that like for example, you can see this navigation color, it is actually, it blended with your background color, right? It should not happen even in that also. So so let's just save it and let's just check it out. So if I go ahead and save this, and if I'll check it out into your this section, so how it will basically, it will look like into your this section. So here if I come here, and here you can see, so this was my that particular color. Oh, this accent has taken up into your this section, which is your accent and the yellow color, which is coming up here. I think this looks good so far. So whatever we have done it here, team, this looks good. And probably, I think I have taken up your 5 minutes question and answer session. So I'll stop it here. We will again continue this from tomorrow. Any question, team? You people have it. You can utilize your 5 minutes for your question and answer. And I can see it's like Kishore was literally struggling with the login detail. And sometimes your internet is really bad. So you literally have to struggle with all these detail. So yes, team. So any questions so far? Shiv, you can write it into your chat option. So, because I know, that you put that into your chat option. And Siddharth, any question?
Ashish, I'm good.
Okay, Shiv. All right, fine. All right, team. So,
Ashish, is there more to do in this theme manager? Is there more things to do here, like after today?
yes, yes. There's a whole lot of. See, we have just seen only two color, right? There are many more thing, right? You have this boxes. You have this color option here. You want the header to be there. If you want some picture to be here, right? So there's a whole lot of detail, and so you want me to skip this theme manager?
No, no, I'm asking you. I'm asking you
Okay, no, no,
whether there was.
there's a lot of things. Yes, there's a lot of things at that. So here, if I
I would have anything, I'm here to learn.
no, no, I thought you're not liking this theme manager. So you want me to skip this? So you can see there is a whole, your color accent and your all these. Then you have it here into your fine tuning. Also, you can see whole lot of detail, right? So which is into your this section. So tomorrow we're going to see all these section, your footer diagram, your all these. That's the reason, team, I said this takes almost a lot of time to do on your theme manager. Then apart from, you have all these another detail which is into your login style, and then your external user style. Then you have a theme sharing details. There's a lot of thing which has to be done here. So we will, I think tomorrow entire session, which will be into your theme manager only. All right, any other question, team? I think in one of the documentation, I have also shared with you people as a theme manager some detail. I'm not sure, because let me just check where it is. Instance sync, instance partner and development committee, committee proxy management.
You have to also share with us the workbook for that role, right? The definition for everything, the PDF that we downloaded that day.
PDF,
Um,
PDF, I've already shared it.
oh, that's you have uploaded. So yeah, okay, okay. Admin book. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I have
PDF.
not downloaded that.
Okay, all
I'll
right.
download it.
Right. So, RBP, that those that PDF which we actually downloaded, I've already shared that. And yes, regarding the workbook, Siddharth, I don't want to share the workbook right now because I don't want to confuse you people into too many things because you already have lots of things to do. So, remind me about this workbook when we will come into your employee central, because employee central will be the time where I'll touch all these workbooks.
Okay.
All right. Right. Any other question, team? All right, team. So I will try to upload this video as soon as possible because I could still see it's like, Kishore was literally struggling with the session. So maybe tonight, I'll upload you this session, and tomorrow again we will continue with the theme session that we have it here. Chalo. Okay then, team.
Thanks, Ashish.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, Siddharth. Bye, Shiv.